Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Stephanie Nicollet, your host for Success in Stilettos. I have Periscope here live streaming as well, so I'm going to be taking some, with the hearts, woohoo! I'm going to be taking some questions there as well. But the point of me, well, let me just introduce myself. If this is your first time tuning in, my hair is looking a little bit crazy, but keeping it real over here. Today we're going to talk about how to create passive products that sell. Sticky passive products that get people clicking the buy button. This is something that I've done very successfully in my business, and we're going to continue to grow like in a huge way in 2016, and something that I'm really passionate about. And one of the ways that I really help online entrepreneurs grow their businesses is through the use of passive products, creating passive profit pipelines that allow them to truly leverage their success without sacrificing anything. So how to generate profits on rinse and repeat. Who doesn't want to generate profits in their businesses on rinse and repeat? That can have businesses that will run without them being there. So that's what a truly passive business model looks like. If you guys don't know me, I am the founder of Success Society at styleyoursuccess.com and also of stephanienicolich.com. Definitely go over and check me out. If you want to hang out with me on a regular basis, please do join. Hey, introduce yourself when you guys are popping in the room. But please do join us at Female Entrepreneurs Collaborate on Facebook, and you can always give me a shout out on my website. I'm pretty bad about periscoping on a regular basis, but I'm trying to commit to being better about that and to share things in the moment as they're happening. And that's really why. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Where are you tuning in from? I'm here from New York. Currently, it's freezing. I see snow out my office window. I am dreaming of warm weather. I can't wait to our trip to Miami. So if anybody wants to join me in the end of February, I'll be there for 3 weeks. Hey, Eve from Philadelphia, welcome. If you guys have any questions, if you, my Periscopers, or anybody that's live on the show with me here today has questions, please just shout them out. Hi, you live in Atlanta, but you're in DC to get it. So you're pretty cold with me as well. So it's Philly, pretty cold. So today we're going to talk about how to create sticky passive profits, passive products. It's a tongue twister. So my own experience in creating my business, majority of my business was grown dealing with high level paying clients, private clients in 2015. So packages anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000. Hello from Delaware. It's cold here too. Oh my God, you guys are freezing me. I see snow out my window, and I'm not from Madrid too. That's amazing. Welcome. So yes, my business, it was very successful in 2015. I really built it from the ground up. It was our first year in business. So from December 15th, 2014 till December 15th, 2015, it marked our 1 year mark, and we did incredibly well. But what's happening was I was going to become a new mommy. So I am a new mommy. If you're tuning in for the first time, I am a new mommy to a 6-week-old little baby girl. She's currently sick right now, but I hope she's feeling better. Thank you so much. So about 8 months ago, when I was going to become a mommy, thank you. I knew that my business had to look a bit differently, because my business was reliant upon my ability to be present, and that is not a freedom-based lifestyle. And above and beyond affording to give my daughter and I a really incredible life, I wanted to be a mom that was present, and that was really, really, really important to me. And so I hosted a conference called the Collaborate Conference, if you guys have been following me for any given amount of time. And it was incredible. We had about 3,500 women worldwide attend the conference. It was a 3-day virtual event, and you can check it out at collaborateconference.com if you guys want to see what it was all about. We had incredible speakers. And what I realized is that people didn't really understand the importance of building an email list. Something that seemed really like a no-brainer to me, but people are very focused on building social presence, and that's incredible, and that's definitely important, but it's so important to carry the conversation elsewhere. So, because what happens if Periscope changes their platform and we lose all our followers, or if Mark Zuckerberg tries to restructure Facebook, right? you have to make sure those people are enrolled in you and you can continue that relationship going and growing somewhere else. And that place is your list. So I found an opportunity to create, there was a need in our market to create some kind of product that could teach people how to build a list. And what better way to teach people than from my own personal experience? So about a year ago, I had launched a campaign. I was launching a group course at the time, and launching is not my thing. I don't do that anymore. And but anyway, at the time, I was gearing up for a launch. And so I had grown my list from 0 to 4,000 names within 4 weeks' time in our pre-launch stages, or let's say it was our launch stages actually, before we were revealing this particular service to my potential clients, right? So I did a lot of marketing on Facebook, but before that, did a lot of visibility, building the visibility. So that's the thing. So everybody now wants to jump on this passive profit train, right? And I love it because it's definitely the place to be if you want to build sustainable income. And by sustainable income, I mean having a business that is momentous month after month after month, and not having to go through the process of feast or famine with launches. Like, I'm just not for that lifestyle at all. You can make $100,000 in a launch, but you're gearing up for months on the front end and you're recovering from months on the back end. And then you still have to deliver the content or whatever it is that you committed to delivering. And so I see people getting burnt out day in and day out doing that. And so I decided that it was for the sake of my business and the life that I wanted to live, that I wanted to do things differently. And so I started creating passive revenue products. Now, this particular product, the Lucrative List Builder, some of you may have already downloaded it. It's $27. It's 4 guided modules with implementation guides, so it's a heck of a lot of value. And I've sold well over 500 units already in just the last couple of months. So we've rolled out some other really cool products as a result of that, as a result of seeing where there's market opportunity and doing the research. So how to get people to buy the products, right? You have to have some kind of already brand credibility built up. Because if people just don't know who you are, more than likely your sales are going to be reflected in that. So what you need to do from day one is to really build up the visibility and credibility as an industry expert in whatever you do, and make it known that you do that. So people will start speaking on your behalf, which is a really cool thing too. And then, so what happens is, so I have this phenomenal group on Facebook. There's about 9,000 women worldwide in the group. And several people have posted their testimonials of using the Lucrative List Building product, and it's resulted in more sales. How cool is that? Like, that's free marketing. So build visibility and credibility, become the known expert in your space, and get specific about what it is that you're the expert of, because you're definitely not the expert of everything. I don't care if you're a business coach, a business mentor, or a consultant, you have to get more specific than that, because I want to know what makes you different from the sea of life coaches or business mentors that are out there. And that's your own personal touch on things. That's your uniqueness. And use that factor to leverage your success. Because if you do this work in the front end, you will have a passive profit pipeline that will run for years to come, and you won't have to touch it at all. That's the way to build a sustainable business. So check mine out. You can download it, obviously. You can purchase it. It's $27. Or you can just go look at how I've created this product. It's called the Lucrative List Builder. It's stephanienikolich.com/lucrative-list-builder. And like I mentioned, we've sold over 500 units today. And it's really about first building those relationships, adding a lot of value, and getting known as an industry expert in your space. There's a million ways you can do that. And one of the first ways is just becoming really consistent. If you're committing to do something like this Periscope, well, then you need to commit to doing it every day or every other day. Set aside 5 or 10 minutes a day where you're just online and active. That's the way people build up big followings. But the thing to understand is that we all started out right here, same place, 0, nothing, zilch. So we committed to doing something, and we stuck with it. I'm not trying to be the master of everything, right? Or the expert of everything, because as a result, I would end up being the master of none. So get specific in how you help people and dominate in that space. So, this show is about 15 minutes long, so we're just getting to the end of our time here together. If there are questions about creating passive products, please feel free to reach out to me at stephanieniklich.com or follow me on Facebook, join our group, Female Entrepreneurs Collaborate. If you're on Periscope, make sure to join me if you got some great stuff from the scope today. I will be committing to trying to do this more, at least every Monday and Wednesday. I'll try to scope during my live Success in Stilettos shows. So I do this, Success in Stilettos, every Monday and Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the point of me creating this show was to really roll back the veil on what it takes to become successful and what it takes to build an empire. I want to share that with the world, but I also want to make sure that I'm sharing it in a very authentic and transparent way, because that's how I've built my business. I want to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I want you guys to feel comfortable sharing with me as well. So if there's something you want to talk about, please shoot me a line and I would be happy to discuss it on the show. You can also check me out, just in case you didn't catch that, at stephanieniklich.com, and the product is a lucrative list builder. It is on my business building swag page, so that's probably an easier way to access it. In the meantime, just keep focusing on being consistent with what you're doing and getting so specific that people can speak for you, right? Because that's pretty incredible. When somebody says, who is the sales funnel expert in the space, I want them to think of Stephanie Niklich, me, right? So what is it that you want to become the known expert for? And I want you to dedicate this week or this month to really committing to doing that and to seeking out to be the expert in that and being consistent about it. So commit to visibility. Being authentic and transparent is 100% key to doing that. I look forward to getting to know you guys more and seeing you here next week on Success in Stilettos. Have a wonderful rest of the day.